700 million people face hunger. Our vision is to build resilient food systems by 2025. From the United Arab Emirates, we bring together 57 countries to transform food systems and empower communities. We are advancing sustainability in Central Asia and Africa with innovative technologies and partnerships. Our initiatives have strengthened food systems, reduced dependency, and set new standards for innovation. Our journey is bold, our vision clear. Together, we create a food-secure future for all. The future begins now with us together.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, I really thank you for giving me the honor and to stand in front of you speaks about great journey we are taking together toward finding solution for food securities. Yesterday was a big day for all of us, from the speeches, from the attendees, from the discussions, but the tough questions still remain there and clear. Who's responsible to find solutions for the food security? Is it the private sector? Is it government? Is it academia? Or is it us, individual, each in his areas? What can he do for this big challenge all of us are facing? For me, I've been in the private sector for almost 20 years. I don't want to say more than 20 years. I don't want to say how many years, more than 20 years, but I've been in the food sector, in the private sector for more than 20 years. And I do believe that the private sector has a big role to play with the government and with the NGOs to find solutions for this challenge. For us, believing, driving innovations, employment, investment, real partnership with government is essential for us to find solution for this big challenge we are all facing, national-wise, regional-wise, and global-wise. So the idea of this summit really to work together to find solution as a national, each country, what can they do to find solution to create a stronger food cluster economy in their countries. Then, as a GCC, what can we do as countries working together, finding solution for our challenge? Because we have the same characteristics, same challenges. And then, as a global, what can we do toward this challenge globally? Also, I've been heading the Food and Beverage Group in the UAE for more than 10 years. And the idea of the Food and Beverage Group, how can we, as a private sector, work together to find solutions for the challenges we have here in the UAE for the food sector, and really grab any opportunity we see and work together as a group to find solutions and really grow this sector and raise the bar. And we've been blessed by our government and the support they gave us. So alhamdulillah, now I can say that we have a very strong, robust group who've been able to demonstrate great initiatives. And these are some of the initiatives. You don't see it maybe because it's been covered, but we have REACH, What's Matter, WEFA, Ishraq for localizations. For so many initiatives, we work with government and the private sector to drive some of these challenges we have. And now the challenge is being bigger with IFBA responsibilities, which is a subsidiary of IOFS. And the idea of how can we really leverage whatever we've done in the UAE with the Food and Beverage Group and take it to 57 countries. And this is our aim. How can we learn from each other? How can we work together toward finding solutions about the food security, and become like a corridor between all these Islamic countries globally. So the idea really expanding our global positive impact for the sector in 3 areas. Establishing UAE as a global operation hub for IFBA. How can we leverage whatever UAE has in terms of track record, in terms of network, in terms of capabilities, and try to do it for all the countries. Expand influence across 57 countries. How can we create a corridor, business-wise, for people buying raw materials, finished good, leveraging the talent we have here for all these countries? Launch pilot initiative to drive intra-OIC trade, as I said. Strengthen food security collaborations globally. So the idea is how can we leverage whatever we've done in the UAE and try really to amplify it by helping our brothers in different countries and help each other toward the big challenge we're speaking about, the food security. So the private sector has a big role, and IFBA being created to activate really this private sector across 57 countries. So imagine how big engine do we have within our hands. How can we learn from each other? How can we improve economy? How can we improve investment? How can we improve and enhance talented individual in this sector, not only for today, for the coming generations, inshallah, in our regions. So this is mainly what we want to do. As I said, we're trying to establish UAE as a global operation hub, implement a cluster-based model, and facilitate global cooperations through the Future Food Forum. So these are the main activity we want really to work together in activating. I do believe that it is an easy task, but I have full confidence if we work together by leveraging the private sector, by leveraging what governments gives us, by working together really as partner, we will be able to overcome of these challenges. So what is our plan for 2025 within IFBA's roadmap? We will be focusing specifically in Central Asia and Africa to do some initiatives for this year, 2025. We will be having similar forum. We will be having similar exhibitions where we will be bringing the private sector and the government to work together in these specific areas for 2025. 2026, we will be focusing in different countries. And as I said, the objective is strengthening capacity building and fostering localization collaboration, aligning with the global food security goals to maximize impact. So the most and difficult part of this, as I said, who is responsible? And how can we work and identify our role specifically? Private sector, what do they have to do? Government, what do they have to do? And academia, what do they have to do? So for this, I have a small clips which will explain what is our visions really in working together. have to admit, my team was fighting with me about this movie. They said, Saleh, don't put it. We don't have time. This is very long. But I said, this can explain our objective better. So our objective is that every big goal starts with small steps. And my message for all of us, not all of us will be committed, not all of us will have the time, not all of us will believe. But I think if small teams believe in the objective and the goal we're trying to set in this food security summit, we will be able to make a big change globally. Thank you all.